If you worry about the amount of time your kids spend in front of screens, you're not alone.
Tonight, a group of parents in Shawnee Mission voiced their concerns during public comment of the school board meeting. KCTV5's Betsy Webster was there for the conversation.
The school district already has limits on cell phone use, but these parents also want to see less learning on individual devices. More than 24 parents filled the room, wearing buttons for Schools Beyond Screens, a group that began last year in Los Angeles and has now grown to chapters in 27 states.
My fourth grader came home telling me her eyes hurt from looking at her iPad so much, and why do we have to do everything on the iPad?
The group said it surveyed 112 parents, and nearly 80% want an end to tablets in grades pre-K to 2.
I do not want my kindergartner on a tablet. I do not want her sitting in a room full of kindergartners sitting on tablets.
The district says it balances the use of both analog and digital tools. Their materials say that digital instruction allows for personalized learning and helps prepare students for a digital world. One parent agreed teaching digital skills is important, but said that doesn't require teaching all skills on digital platforms.
We expected social pressures for devices from peers, other family, and popular culture, but we really didn't expect one of our primary challenges would be at school.
It appears it's a conversation the district is willing to have. One of the board members asked those parents to forward their research, and I saw the superintendent chatting with some of the parents one-on-one after the comment session before the regular agenda began. In Overland Park, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.